Hi, my name is Paul Webb. How I came to be transformed by Christ. I was raised with no religious influence whatsoever. I was taken to church, I think, twice and told who God was, but I always felt God in my life, even though I didn't really know Him or how to worship or any of those things. You know, I had kind of a rough upbringing. My father was a bookie and had some pretty rough friends, and along the way, you know, I really ended up getting into drugs and letting drugs be the focus of my life, even though I always felt God was there, and I didn't really know how to respond to that or what to do. I always knew that God was there and that I could count on Him. There were times when I definitely felt that God had moved on. It was like, I'll come back later. I got to the point where the drugs weren't making me high anymore, that there was no high, that everything that I did only made me feel worse. My worst day was after not being able to shove enough cocaine into my face and not being able to drink enough liquor to bring me down from it, feeling that the Holy Spirit had gone away. That the Holy Spirit was like, you know, I've tried to tell you, and I've tried to put it in your heart that this is time to go and leave it all alone, and that I wouldn't answer. I felt so alone to the point where I didn't care whether I lived or died. I thought I'd be better off dead. I knew that I had no control, that there was no help for me, from me, because I couldn't help myself. And I heard about Ash Wednesday, and I'd never been to an Ash Wednesday because I didn't get baptized until, you know, I joined the church at probably 38 or 39. And so I came and I could feel the Spirit building around me like, hey, we've got you now, come on in. Here's an opportunity. Here's a chance to throw all this down. And that night, after I got that X on my forehead and I'd given it up, because most people give up something simple, I decided to see if God could let me give up something that wasn't simple. Through His grace, I had the strength to throw it down and pray to Him and say, you know, take it away from me, the desire, and I will do the rest. That's my story of Ash Wednesday and what I consider to be a miracle. Those things really showed me that God cared enough and wanted me in the church enough that He was willing to prove to me, without a doubt, that not only did He exist, but He loved me. And here it is 6 years later, and I feel more at home than I ever have. And that's how I came to know Christ. My life is different now because I know that no matter what my struggle is, God is with me. And if you look at me in church and you see me crying, they are tears of joy.